I'm so happy to be sitting with my Leo fam, with my pride. I feel so blessed to be a Leo sun. I feel so blessed to be a part of this family. You know, it's just a special, special life path that we have here with this energy. It's complicated, it's dense, it's deep, it's big, it's huge, it's a giant jungle that we are navigating, and it has been quite the learning curve the last couple of years, the last few years, truly. If we were going to talk about the learning curve and how it's been affecting us, the last 2-3 years have been epic. And we've come out. And now we're kind of free. It's kind of like lions who've been in a circus and been mistreated. Like, not the nicest way to put it, and have been released. And now we are in this new territory. In fact, the note that just came up so strong for Leos this month was, let curiosity about the unknown be your guide. There is a sense that I get about April for Leos this month, that there's going to be a desire to have the map, and be like, here's the map, this is what's going on, this is where I'm going. And that desire for that control is actually limiting your, lovers just popped out. Nice. That's always good for Leos. Leos need the love, man. We need the connection and the love. But there's something about the surprise King of Wands like that as well. This is good already. Damn, Leos. Energy's even better than I thought it was going to be. I mean, it was already going to be good. But here's the deal. There's an element of surprise. Five of Wands. Little conflict, a little growth there, a little conflict resolution. Okay, deep breath, Sarah. Let's focus on the astrology so that we can get to these cards. So your ninth house is getting lit up, Aries season, right? Aries season is huge. And it's great for Leos. It's fantastic energy for Leos. The world travel, big perception energy. Your philosophy about life. And actually I put a note, perceptual shift. Because we have a Mercury retrograde in Aries all the way till the 15th when it goes direct. We have a new moon in Aries on the 15th. We have Chiron heading into Aries on the 17th. These are all ninth house energies for you. And it's about letting the surprise elements come in so that you can change your perception of what you want to accomplish the rest of this year, what you want to accomplish over the next season of life. You know, we're in fresh energy here, and it's time for there to be some revamping of the big picture. And so the first half of the month with that Mercury retrograde, it's a really great chance to integrate and then also to revamp where you want to take this newfound peace and love and joy, right? And we don't want to work through where we were in past years, right? I'm sorry, these cards are flying and they're doing crazy things over here. We are learning, Leo energy is learning to be the leader, learning to hold your own space, learning that it's uncomfortable to be in this power position, but you're learning how to do it. You're learning how to hold your own. You're learning and you're doing it. So the second half of the month in Taurus season is the 10th house of your reputation in the world. What you want to do in the world. And it's huge. It's really good energy for you guys, actually. That grounded, focused Taurus energy being like, what are we going to make? Is so powerful. We have a Pluto retrograde in your 6th house in Capricorn. And that's going through September. So this is a great time to just check in with your body. Start taking care of yourself. Make sure you're getting your fruits and veggies and getting your sleep and hydrating and spending time around people who help you feel fulfilled and not just drained. And then we have a full moon in Scorpio in your 4th house of your internal space on the 29th. And that is, just take a second. Who's around you in your internal space? What's around you in your internal space? What's working for you? What's not? Great time to light that up. So there's a lot of different levels going on, a lot going on with the planets. I mean, that's just tip of the iceberg stuff too. So just keep that in mind, that the energies working at you really are trying to support you into pushing forward into new perceptual pastures. And damn, are these cards exciting, you guys. Like, this is going to be a big month for Leos. This is going to be a big month for Leos. I knew that with the energy that we have here with the Aries Taurus season. It's always kind of a great time for Leos. It's a beautiful time of reemergence and empowerment. But then I saw these cards and I'm feeling the energy sitting here with you guys. And I'm so happy to report that things are looking great. I know that March was deep and intense. I know there was some deep digging. I know there was some tears. I know there was some feelings of being lost, misunderstood, having to find our ground again. I know you guys. It was some homework, right? But we came through that with so much more. And this is the result, is what everything I'm going to talk about here. Because look at these first three. I know you already got a sneak peek. Lovers, King of Wands, Five of Wands. So relationship is huge on the menu for Leos. Romance is huge for Leos this month. Connection to other, right? Connection to other. Really strong. And there seems to be another fire sign in the mix here. Somebody who also has a vision, who also has a perspective of the world. The other thing to keep in mind with the King of Wands, this can be the Leo energy as well. Absolutely. I mean, Leo energy is the ruler, is the leader, is the king, the queen. Some strong personalities going on here at any rate, whether this is romance or work or creativity, strong understanding of your power in this world and what you're wanting to create. It is causing some tensions. There is a little bit of back and forth. There is a little bit of battling it out. There is a little bit of this tension coming up. Now, I kind of weirdly like the Five of Wands because I feel like this is airing grievances. This is working out tensions rather than avoiding differences of opinion or avoiding a conflict that needs to get resolved or avoiding confrontation. This kind of just gets in there. It's a little messy, but a lot of times this energy will get you the growth you need, will get you the new understanding you need. And I think that's opening this up better. So yeah, there are big personalities involved. There are big opinions involved. You may be surprised by what comes out of that energy. However, what I'm seeing is much stronger. The strong connection underneath that, little disagreements like this that you have to work through are totally going to be workable. I think a lot of it is just you're coming back into your power. You're feeling powerful. You're feeling centered. You're feeling that you have all these skill sets that you've been wanting to have, and now they're here. And it's bringing up new things that you've got to like recalibrate with the people that are close to you, the relationships that are close to you. It means having to set some healthy boundaries. It means having to say that doesn't work for me or this does work for me, and you practicing those skill sets. And I can't think of a better person that you have to practice that with than somebody who's your equal and who also is stubborn and has an idea of how things should go. That would be the person that you would have this kind of Five of Wands tussle with, right? So something to keep in mind whenever we get really close to somebody and we allow them into that space, it tends to come up. The next three cards are just as powerful. Like, this is some solid energy. The way that I feel about this is I think Leos have been kind of waiting around for things to actually start happening in life. Like, things have been going fine. Things have been moving, things are progressing, things are opening up. It's like, okay, all right. But where's the solid things, the solid commitments, the solid like experience, manifestation of things? Where is that? Like, it's all ephemeral. We're all doing this vibrational work. Well, these next three cards are solid if I ever saw it. World, Hierophant, Queen of Wands. Man, Leos are going to be powerhouses in April. I wouldn't stand in the way of a Leo. You know, I was saying that the first half of the month is this big perceptual shift because the 9th house of philosophy and world travel is getting lit up and we're doing some revamping there. I feel like the world too, this is new beginnings, right? This is about beginning something new. It's about traveling into the unseen. You know, we haven't seen the full intensity of the horizon on its way to you. You're starting to see it at the beginning of the month. It's like, oh, open door. Okay, here this is happening. That the world is always kind of like, oh, there's way more than you could have seen from back there a couple months ago or a couple weeks ago even. There's way more coming your way. You've graduated, you are headed somewhere, and it's very specifically headed toward commitment, leadership. Commitment and leadership. Those are the two big words that are coming up for me when I look at this month. The Hierophant is all about commitment. It's all about really showing up to something. You know, this is Taurus energy. Taurus is like grounded, focused energy. So Taurus season could really be about this commitment. And it's about really holding your own in that. And weirdly enough, I feel like this is really about passion. The passion you have for being a leader, but also a passion you have for being a lover. The Queen of Wands is Leo. This is the cat queen. You know, she's got her black cat there. This is the woman who knows her place in life. She knows she's supposed to be there. I have like butterflies in my stomach when I'm looking at this energy. Like I can feel butterflies in my stomach. I find that really interesting as I'm reading through this because like I am just seeing Leos get the recognition they deserve, get the love they deserve, get the commitment they deserve, get the clarity of vision that they deserve. And it really is kind of like this graduation. It's taken a little while for this energy to completely show up. It's been hanging around in the wings, like, yeah, vibrationally, Leos have been working on it. Vibrationally, Leos have been checking in. Vibrationally, Leos have been doing the work, doing the homework, waiting it out, being patient, being kind to themselves, doing all the homework we're supposed to be doing, I know. And there's something about this month where the things are actually happening. The experiences are actually occurring. That Hierophant card, for those of you who want a commitment in love, that is commitment in love. That is commitment to projects as well. You know, leadership projects. I'm really excited. You're going to have some tough personalities that are also going to be stubborn and also going to have a viewpoint. So just keep in mind that, you know, there are some little bit of conflicts going on here because you've got the King of Wands, you got the Hierophant, you got the Queen of Wands, you have the Lovers. These are all strong personalities that have an idea of what they want things to go. But I tell you what, for romance though, seriously, commitment. Somebody is showing up. Somebody is showing up really strong. Keep your eyes open, keep your heart open for this bigger horizon, because it may be somebody that's showing up that's different than you thought. Maybe a situation that's different than you thought it was going to be. That's very possible. Okay, the top three cards are really interesting. And I think it speaks so much to the power of Leo when Leo is fully embodied, which I'm seeing here. A full embodiment of Leo power, which is one that's not actually very ostentatious or loud at all. You know, when you think about a cat who has disdain for somebody or something, or who knows their value, cats are quiet and they just give you a look and you know. And that's what I see with Leos right now. It's much more of this, there is no need to be ostentatious about your presence in the world because it's so strong. But when Leo's in their full power and they are fully resonating with themselves and resonating with their power, which you're showing up in your own reading like nobody's business. When Leos are like that, getting to the point here, they will burn and cleanse with fire, no problem. Very efficiently, very clearly. And this is what's really interesting is these last three cards. Tower's back, Page of Wands, Two of Wands. So I know, the Tower has this reputation for being the surprise element, the surprise rug being pulled out from under you, whatever, but I don't see it that way at all. We had the Tower in March. We're having it again now. The Tower is actually toppling the power system, right? That's what the symbolism actually is toppling a restrictive power system that is holding you back. And it's done via this very divine strike from the sky. But I also think the Tower, it's not just the outside world happening to you. The Tower can also be absolutely the biggest sign of empowerment because it strikes out anything that's no longer serving you. It sets healthy boundaries. It clears the path forward to new things. It speaks truth. And I really do feel like Leos in their full power is the Tower card, actually. And it's scary for others because they have to get with the program. Something is really changing in you. Changing in the way you're going about the world, changing the way you go about your life. I mean, look at the way these cards came out. There's a graduation going on here, and there's an understanding of the deep depth of your power. Like, you are so powerful, Leos. Like, you will strike when you know something's not serving you. And it's interesting because it's like, I see you committing. I see you getting these projects off the ground. I see you being great leaders and great lovers and really being seen and appreciated on such a deep level. And yet you still need that Tower card. You still need that moment of, hey, reminder, you're with me now. I will show you the truth whenever I need to. And I'm not afraid of it anymore. That's the difference. When you're truly in your full power, the Tower card isn't scary at all. Because you understand, like, you'll cleanse anything out that's not working. You're not going to do it unless it's necessary, but you're like, hey, nothing scares me. In fact, it just clears more energy out for you to do something bigger. The other side to this too is that you think you know, like probably when you're watching this, the initial time, at the beginning of April, you're going to think you know what the vista is, what the project is, what the love is, what the commitment is. You're going to think you know. You're going to think you're going to have the map. But what I'm seeing with the world and the Tower here is that actually what's coming for you is much bigger and better. It's going to be different shape. It may be the same person or the same project, but it's going to be different. There are going to be different elements to it. It's going to be much bigger than you thought it was going to be. It's going to be much more expansive. Page of Wands is about a new opportunity, and the Two of Wands is about looking out on the big picture. Looking out on the big horizon. It's not about the small fry stuff in the background. You don't want that. You want the big picture. And you are being asked to go much bigger and better and bolder and stronger than you thought you were any other point this year. And it does take courage to get into Two of Wands mode. It's doorway mode. You're standing in the doorway of a big life chapter. And I think a lot of you are going to see it in this commitment that I see for you, in this commitment to somebody or to a leadership position or projects, or all three, quite honestly. It could very well be all three of those. You're committing to that, you're seeing it, and then it's showing you more. And you never have to be afraid of the Tower. It's always freeing up space for more. A better experience. Everything is manifesting for you. And old versions of yourself are just burning away so effortlessly almost, I feel like, Leo. It's like, it used to be hard to sometimes let go of old versions of yourself or old versions of the story that you had. But what I'm seeing here in this reading is that burning away is quick and easy. And you're just ready for the next and the next and the next and the next. And that is what's actually allowing you to commit to this relationship, commit to this love, and also hold your own. When somebody wants to come in and tell you it's going to be different, forget that. Ultimate negotiators this month. You're going to win every negotiation, I swear. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm just too tempted. I want to pull two more cards. That Two of Wands is just teasing me right now about the horizon ahead of you. Somebody wants you. Somebody wants to be around you, wants to be with you. Somebody else may be feeling insecure, actually, is what I'm seeing. I think others feel insecure around you because you're so strong. It came out. Four of Pentacles, Emperor. Yeah. As I was saying, somebody feels insecure about you. Some of you may be dealing with an Aries. My camera's doing weird things. Somebody may be dealing with an Aries. But at any rate, don't let that Four of Pentacles hold you back. I think people just, in the face of your shining energy and your intensity and your focus and your drive and your clarity of vision and your clarity of self-valuing, it's funny how that can sometimes trigger other people to deal with their own lack of self-value. Weirdly enough, even the Emperor can feel poor at times or feel trapped at times. Enjoy it. Enjoy getting to be the one who's so secure in themselves. Enjoy being the one who gets to be fully in your power. Let other people take a turn with the self-doubt. It's none of your business anyway. Yeah, this is a magic month for Leos. Even more magical than I could have imagined. But I've seriously been sitting here this whole reading with butterflies in my stomach, good butterflies, excited butterflies. On the roller coaster, about to go and have that beautiful, exciting, drop experience. That's what it feels like. I'm really excited. Speaking of Leos, one of my Leo sisters, Jill, her paintings are back here. She does beautiful work. I'm going to give you her info in the description box. Check her out. She's just one of my people. I believe in her mission. I believe in her vision, and I believe in her beautiful work. This is a heart over here, and it's gorgeous, just full of light, and I am really happy that I get to share this Leo journey with some amazing Leos. And then, of course, PinkLune. She's still giving you that 15% off. Look at this gorgeous agate slice. This is mine, but there are others. So check that out. I'm going to leave all that info in the description box, as well as my website, my email, my Instagram. Please follow me. I would love to work with you. I do Skype readings. I will be doing readings in April, so get in touch with me, and I would love to set up a session with you all. I'm wishing you all the best in being this powerhouse this month, because damn girl, and guys, and all of you out there, Leos are going to be the stars. You are going to be the stars. You're going to be fully where you're supposed to be. I love you so much.